Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a delicious macaroni and cheese con rajas. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for the recipe we're going to need 1 pound of elbow pasta, 5 ounces of medium cheddar cheese, 5 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese, and 5 ounces of Oaxaca cheese, 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of chicken broth, a half a cup of crema mexicana, 6 tablespoons of butter, 6 tablespoons of flour, 4 chile poblanos, a half of a small white onion chopped, and 8 minced scarlet cloves. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to start by roasting all of our chile poblanos. So just make sure that you rotate your peppers and roast them all around. Alright, so once our chiles are nice and roasted all around, we're going to transfer them into our Ziploc bag. We're going to seal the bag and just allow them to sweat. And meanwhile, we're going to make our elbow pasta. All right, so now we're going to grab a small pot. We're going to fill it up halfway with water. We're going to set it on medium-high heat. Into our water, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt. So we're going to bring it to a boil and then we can throw in our elbow macaroni. All right, so once our water comes to a boil, we're going to throw in our macaroni. And now we're going to cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes or until our macaroni is nice and tender. Alright guys, so while we wait for our macaroni, we can begin to get our chile poblanos ready. So we're just going to get them out of the bag and peel them. Alright, so now we're going to cut our poblano. We're going to remove the stem and the seeds. So just go around. And just do the same process to all of your chiles. Alright, so now we're going to cut our chile poblano into small strips. And then to little squares. Or more like rectangles. Alright, so once we have our rajas, now we're just going to transfer them to a small bowl. And we're just going to continue waiting for our macaroni to finish cooking. Alright, so just make sure that you keep an eye on your macaroni so it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pot. Alrighty guys, so at 10 minutes, check your macaroni, make sure that it is fully cooked. So at this point, we're going to turn it off and we're going to drain the water. Okay guys, so at this point, you can also shred your cheese. Alright, so we're going to return to the same pot. We're going to set it on medium heat. And to that, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. We're just going to melt our butter. Alright, so once our butter has melted, we're going to add our chopped onion. And I'm also adding a little bit of jalapeno. And now we're just going to cook it for 3 minutes. Alright, so after 3 minutes, we're going to add our minced garlic, our rajas. And to that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and a little bit of salt. And now we're going to cook all of that for 3 minutes. Alright, so after 3 minutes, we're going to throw in the other 3 tablespoons of butter. And we're just going to melt it. Alright, so once our butter has melted, we're going to throw in our flour and just whisk it. Alright, so now we're going to add our milk and we're just going to whisk. And our chicken broth. Alright, so now we're going to whisk until it thickens up. Alright guys, so after 3 minutes, this is what our sauce should look like. As you can see, it has thickened up. So at this point, we're going to reduce the heat to low. We're going to add our crema mexicana. So mix it. along with our cheese. Okay, so now we're just going to continue whisking until all of our cheese has melted. All right, guys, so once our cheese has melted, now we have our cheese sauce. So at this point, we're going to add our macaroni. Okay, so just mix it all together. And I forgot to mention, but try it for salt before you add the macaroni. And if you need to add any salt, just go ahead and add it. For me, it's perfect. So now we're just going to give it some time, just to make sure everything is mixed together. And of course, if you want to put it in your oven, you can go ahead and do that. But for me, this is perfect. So now I'm just going to give it a couple minutes, and then after that, we'll be ready to serve. Alrighty, guys, so after 2 minutes, our macaroni and cheese con rajas is ready. Now let me tell you that it smells delicious, super creamy, cheesy. Of course, you can serve it as your main dish or a side dish. Serve it with some chicken or your choice of meat. But for me, it is seriously delicious. All right, so now we're ready to serve. I'm just going to serve it like that with a piece of garlic bread. Alrighty, guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that this macaroni is seriously the best. Everybody enjoys it. It's just seriously super delicious. You can top it with some bacon crumbs, or even chicken, ham, whatever you want to serve it, like I mentioned. Whichever way you go, it's seriously super delicious. The sauce, and you can make it spicy if you want it spicy, just add jalapeno. But for me, this is just perfect. Everybody enjoys every single bite. So cheers, and hope you give it a try. Seriously, super delicious, so creamy, so cheesy. It's just the best. Alrighty, guys, and there you have it, how to make a delicious macaroni and cheese con rajas. I hope you guys had enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.